Don't make me do you wrong.
27-year-old Mulham Homsi, better known as Moh Flow, is hoping to hit the big time. And he's off to a decent start, with 11 million music streams and more than 20,000 social media followers liking his work since he embarked upon his musical journey around 2005. He's played gigs from New York, Los Angeles and Toronto to the UAE and collaborated with the American rapper Pusha T. His most recent releases are from an upcoming album called Faith, a personal retrospective about life, love and loss, which he hopes will quash stereotypes about Arab hip-hop and rap music. The Syrian-born, Saudi-raised, Dubai-dwelling artist believes that his family's nomadic start in life had a positive influence on his work.
Not having a steady home and maybe not having the same friends all the time, there was always something that I needed to be my base, and that was always my love for music.
In recent years, Moh Flow has made the shift from rapping to singing, finding spitting rhymes somewhat limiting as a genre for expression, whereas soulful and melodic R&B has allowed for more creativity and emotion to flow. But that's not to say he writes romantic prose. His tracks are often very colourful and sprinkled with expletives. The singer doesn't believe this curbs his potential to reach new fans.
Obviously, you know, the adults of the world have to monitor their young, and we have to remain free to express who we are, but we also have to do our due diligence and make sure that young people can consume our music if they are interested in it. We don't want to be a bad example or a bad role model, but both versions have to exist somewhere.
Moh Flow says that today, too many barriers to entry exist for aspiring regional rappers, and he points to a music industry in the region with an inferior infrastructure to Europe and the United States.
Part of it is not being taken seriously and developing that talent. So yes, there's a lot of young, talented artists coming up now, but there's no sort of ecosystem for them to grow and thrive in. There's no route of small shows that they get to do to gain the experience. There is no upper level route.
In a bid to beat the system and cut out the middlemen, Moh Flow records and produces his own material at home, challenging the belief that going independent stunts sales and distribution.
I actually think it was the best thing we could have done, because we record the same music here that got on the same charts or playlists as music that was recorded in $100,000 studios. So it actually gave me more of a budget to spend on marketing my music. Hence why my last album was at least 6 to 7 million streams worldwide, which means we actually had to put a strategy in place.
The we that Moh Flow speaks of is the successful partnership that he's formed with his older brother, nicknamed AY, an established music producer who's worked with the 2015 winner of the X Factor Middle East, Hamza Hassoui. Despite AY's knowledge of the entertainment business, he didn't immediately take on his brother as a project.
You know how it is, like it's the younger brother, older brother thing. So when I was 12 or 11, I went to his first show in Saudi Arabia, and I've seen him, perform to at least 400 to 500 people, and it was the first thing that inspired me to say, wow, this is something that I really want to do. I want to, perform in front of people. I want to make music. I want to be an artist. At one point, he heard something, and then he took me into the studio, and then I had to work for it. I had to prove that I had a kind of talent.